core of the Big Apple. Hey, look, the line is finally moving. That's nice. It's pretty hard to get lost in this city, but let's give it a shot. We're over Grand Central at Park Avenue and 42nd Street. Straight ahead, the Chrysler Building, once in a race to be the tallest in New York, and now it's, well, the Chrysler Building.
Skyride, got the point. Pull up 6 degrees.
6 degrees. I got it. Down below is home to some of the greatest shopping in the world. If you're searching for breakfast at Tiffany's, it's down there. Who could forget Audrey Hepburn, who later starred in Love Among Thieves with Robert Wagner? He was in Austin Powers, played by Mike Myers, who was a big player in Saturday Night Live, which I once hosted in that building straight ahead. Rockefeller Center, home to NBC television. Let's crank up the tunes and head uptown. Central Park. This is where New Yorkers come to play. It's surrounded by some of the most prominent real estate on the planet. The Upper West Side includes CBS Television, the Trump Hotel, ABC Television, to the legendary Dakota, and some of New York's most famous residents. Just below, the Great Lawn, a stage to major events and appearances from Paul Simon to the Pope. Just not quite at the same time. If you like to roam, the reservoir below is surrounded by a 1.6-mile running track, and in the middle, over 1 billion gallons of water. One of New York's best-kept secret solitudes. That is, up until right now. At our horizon, uptown is Harlem. Here we go. The Bronx. Home to some of the greatest hits of all time. Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson, Joe DiMaggio, Ted Williams, right up to Derek Jeter. And the most successful baseball franchise in history. This is a great ballpark. Let's see what's under this hood. Hey, you know, New York City has a certain verve like no other city. It gets in your blood. It's all about people. It's about power, energy. Let's give you the full Monty of Manhattan. If you get lost in Manhattan, you're probably having a really good time. This city is about discovering your own private New York. And if you get truly lost, just meet your party at the Empire State Building. It's a home base for New York. All right, let's head east to the 59th Street Bridge, the subject of Simon and Garfunkel's song Feelin' Groovy. An aerial tram rises 250 feet above the water, and for a subway token, commuters and sometimes Spider-Man can ride to Roosevelt Island below. Once known as Blackwell's Island, it sported a 19th century asylum and holds the remains of Renwick ruins, which is just a 5-iron shot to the UN. It's the Chancellor from Uganda waving in the third window there from the top. Just kidding, folks. He is actually from Zimbabwe. Across the East River is Queens and Brooklyn. The Brooklyn street scene spun a new generation in the 70s when John Travolta grabbed a slice and walked down the street. You remember the movie? Let's see, who I know was in a movie with Travolta. Anyway, watch your heads. The phenomenon of Saturday Night Fever featured the famous Brooklyn Bridge. Now, how's that for a bridge? A city that is always rising, under construction, working 24/7. You want to get your heart pumping, hop on the FDR during rush hour. Straight down the Fulton Fish Market. To your right, hey, what's this button? Uh-oh.
Bacon, we have a problem.
Roger that.
Blue button.
Blue button.
Blue button.
What does that